Hey guys, I'm Renegade 108 and today we're back on this Madden Night 20 Giants franchise and I made a trade, yes. Finally, I was able to get a new quarterback. But it's not Daniel Jones, we don't have him anymore. We have Kyler Murray. Finally. So if we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at his stats here. So he's got 92 speed, 92 acceleration, 90 agility, 51 strength, 65 awareness, you get it, awareness, what? 81 juke move, 75 spin move, 82 elusiveness. We also have 61 jumping, 89 throwing power, 83 short throw power, or accuracy, 80 medium throw, and 82 deep throw, so, yeah. His throw on the run is an 87, throw under pressure is 79, break sack 87, and play action is 71. All these others don't really matter, but his injury is an 88. That's what we're going to have to worry about as him being our backup, of course. He's got a 4-year contract with us. And we're going to discard the changes if I did accidentally change any stats. But yeah, 74 overall. We might play him this game against Washington. Washington 0-3. But yeah, we'll be taking on Daniel Jones in week 7. So yeah. We're going to skip our training. And yeah, we'll see. We might play him. I don't know if Haskins will play. We'll see. But let's take a look at the X Factor players. So we have Saquon Barkley and Kevin Zeitler, of course. Redskins, they don't have any X Factors, but they have superstar players. They have Trent Williams, secure protector, so, you know, same exact thing Zeitler has. Ryan Kerrigan reached elite, the ability to tackle, sack while engaged with blockers, a bigger area of effect for QB pressure and just distribution. And Landon Collins, a former Giant enforcer, guaranteed to tackle after a hit, sticking ball characters, and then unfakeable, decreased chance to be faked out by ball carrier moves. So Barkley, so if that X Factor comes in from Barkley, we'll see how it goes. We're gonna edit their uniforms because the Redskins have multiple uniforms. If I'm the Redskins, you know, I would play Haskins. We'll see if they do play Haskins. So we're gonna have them wear these. And what about the helmet? I'll just find a ridiculous helmet, maybe. Like those. They have absolutely nothing on them. And yeah, we'll just put those helmets on them, I guess. They look ridiculous like that. Here we go, taking on the Redskins at MetLife Stadium. Kyler Murray, though, he did go up 1 overall point, and we got the trade, so yay. Get 4 sacks, 3 passing touchdowns, and stay undefeated. Of course, we're taking on one of the worst teams in the league right now, which is the Redskins. You know, 0-3. Don't know why they're doing so bad, but Ryan Kerrigan right there.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's get this game started, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, it's week 4. We've got what should be a great one here between the Washington Redskins and the New York Giants.
Is Valentine going to go? No, Valentine.
And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
But that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front.
Hold on, guys. Just give me a quick second. This is just going to be for one play real quick. So, give me a second. Kyler Murray's just going to come in for one play.
How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Oh, wait, hold on. I don't know where it is. Where the heck is it?
And now out come the Giants.
I just had to
so from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Murray now on first down.
Murray's first pass is going to be
left side taken in by Slayton. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
I can't find it.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Murray's going to have to hurry, get the snap off.
They fake the handoff, now Murray.
And we're going to scramble,
now he's
92
forced out
speed.
left. Murray has
Oh
the
my
first
gosh,
down
Kyler Murray scores on the first drive.
Touchdown, Giants.
It's amazing in the blue. His first career rushing touchdown.
Kyler Murray, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are going to take up first.
Okay, so yeah, Murray's just going to play that drive. So Haskins actually won't be playing. Let's take a look at the Redskins. Dwayne Haskins not even the backup. He's the 3rd string quarterback. So they're not going to play him the first year. I guess I can't blame him. Alex Smith, the starter. Case Keenum, the backup. Didn't have a great season last season. He played way better on... Oh, and the Patriots, they're 0-3. And I found out that they have a good amount of players injured. 3 players. And they're dealing with like a 4th string cornerback as complete ACL tear for Reuben Foster. He's placed on injury reserve, so he's probably not going to play for the season. Yeah, New England should be picking a win up there.
Rosas on for the extra point.
Arizona, they're probably not going to win against
It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-000 lead. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
After the touchdown from Kyler.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I didn't break anything.
Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Green Bay gonna beat Philly. I mean,
Smith.
I'm not, since I'm a Giants fan, I'm kind of happy Green Bay won.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. But if you guys maybe
off the bat with a first down.
Draft another
I do
quarterback
believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the
if
defense,
he retires,
it
we're
hurts
probably
him
going
in
to
so
draft
many ways, because most
and
teams like to be strong
big
down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the inside as well.
That's where he, the big tight end, is so good.
Year.
That middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
Oh, they're going to go with the screen pass.
Richardson has it.
That is going to be
and he'll be
Marcus
brought down, losing
back.
yardage. Ben Yard and brings up 30.
No. he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively.
Wait, did I unmute my mic? Yeah.
Got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
1-yard line. Oh, I thought he got that down to the end zone, but no. Hold on, do I even have
And New York set to take the field. They scored a touchdown the last time they had the football, but things going to be a little bit more difficult this time.
No, certainly, because where they're starting, the goal isn't even thinking about a touchdown at this point. They're thinking about field position. A couple of first downs in order to give some room for their punter and maybe flip the field position for their defense.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
We had to call timeout. We would have gotten delay of game on our 1-yard line.
In his own end zone, it's Manning.
Gonna get rid of this. Barkley still going. Gets us out of the end zone.
And they work this out past the 25.
And Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie, a former Giant, will go
down on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Looks like a wrist injury as they're going to take another or a player out. Hopefully it's, I mean, they already got 1 season injury. As you can see, it's a shoulder tear to be determined. But yeah, a complete ACL tear will keep Reuben Foster. And what overall is Reuben Foster in this game? That will keep him out, though, for the season. Of course, as you can see, they have Montez Sweat, not bad, but, middle linebacker. He's a middle linebacker, I don't see him. Shallow at the bottom? I don't know where he is. Reuben Foster, here he is. This is 75 overall. Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie, though, he's a 79, so, I mean, he's better, you know, but, you know, he's out. Possibly for the game is what it looks like. But we're able to get out of our own end zone. There's the rookie Metcalf, but yeah, we're working on this team, you know, getting them back to rookies and all.
Faking the give to Barkley. Now Manning going for Metcalf on a deep ball. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That is the biggest question. How do you drop that
once again the target. That'll bring up second down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive?
Barkley.
It's certainly come out firing.
That's the superstar ability, Landon Collins, who just got juked out by Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Saquon Barkley.
New York.
What we got here?
Saquon Barkley.
Basketball.
Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. First quarter touchdown run. Remember this coming on the heels of his NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance that was so great last week.
Did you feel the rumble all the way up here?
The big bodies up front.
Big bodies moving people, and him, of course, charging through those great holes that were created.
They're off to a great start here. Maybe looking for award number 2, adding to the award that he won last week in the NFC.
Pick as of now.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Smith and the Redskins will come up now first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
We're hoping Los Angeles wins, you know. And we kind of got to hope Miami isn't the best team this year, you know.
From the gun, here's Smith.
A good pick in this draft.
And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis.
And
they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
On the board from what it shows.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on.
We're actually the
catching the ball and not much run after
the
catch.
Reed, we're able to pop it out right there with 2 players.
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. But look now at the starters for the Giants defensively. They were terrific.
Amazing play right there. I do like it. as we're gonna get aggressive. That would have been a complete pass, but take a look. Smith with the throw. Hold on. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Anyway, take a look right here. So Reed goes up. That's Reed, right? Yeah, Reed goes up, makes... Oh, okay, that kind of looked weird how he got the ball there. Take a look at his hands. He's got the Jordan on, you know. He's kind of like, whoa. So he has to get possession. But look, he hasn't hit the ground yet. So the ball, he needs to touch the turf, obviously, or if it's even turf. And we're able to pop the ball out with 3 people.
In that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game is sky high. In fact, you'd absolutely be stunned to come over the wall.
They run with Adrian Peterson, the second active leading rusher in the NFL. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Throwing is Smith. It's brought by Dodson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His first catch, good for 16 and
one of
a
the
first.
Worst teams in the league. There's a lot of teams that haven't won games
So the drive
yet.
takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10
You know,
at the 48-yard line.
Smith.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Yeah, we will be playing.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Smith out to the left. It's complete to Dodson. And he's got this down to the 35. Smith finding Dodson that time for a Washington first.
He only played the preseason with us, but then was traded. I can actually untie my shoe with one hand here.
Smith now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
I'm not even playing
Here's
right
Smith.
now.
And his pass incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now it's Smith.
And that's a sack for Marcus Golden.
As he goes down. Marcus Golden in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Back to throw, Smith. And that is incomplete.
Barry doesn't go back.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting.
Why is my hot dog
so
so
I wouldn't have
floppy?
any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator actually called him in and said, look, You're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games.
Oh, I didn't mean to do.
You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team.
With the knife vein. Hold on.
Plenty of that as the season moves on.
I'm sure he said challenge accepted.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Manning.
And will be
down he goes.
Our line.
Montez Sweat in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the 1st quarter.
And I would think that running the
Barkley is going to have that X factor.
It's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
22-jet bomber, 22-jet bomber. Get it.
A carry for Devontae Freeman. He's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
And it's only
That's Shermer. He's going to roll the dice. His guys are going on 4th down.
It's a halfback draw.
They'll run
and Barkley's going to have it.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. He's been tough for this defense to handle, over 100 yards. You kind of knew that they were going to him on that play, didn't you?
They certainly did. That's one of those situations where you simply say, my best runner over my best blocker.
Hold on. We're going to go with this option. That's why we're going to bring Kyler Murray in.
Let's go ahead and pick it up. And I don't care if they know it on the other side. Here we come, and they got it done.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On 1st down, they go option to the right. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
It's not what we want.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play.
That's complete, and it will be. Barkley, he's got his X factor. No, he's going to spin into trouble.
Inside the 15 before they drop it. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into 1st down and then some. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. For a giant touchdown.
That is going to be a passing touchdown for Kyler Murray here. As he's going to, excuse me, 1 rushing, 1 passing.
His 1st touchdown of the year. And the Giants add on to their lead. Rosas to add the extra point.
So we're going to sit Murray back down.
And it is now 21-0.
It might be a game one time where he just runs the ball so his arm is stretched.
And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Swims away here.
This will be taken in at the 1.
And that's going to be a Elijah
past the 20 to the 22-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Just a yard.
Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Okay, guys, I'm back.
Pick up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, only 21 passing yards.
Only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Murray's
They give it to Peterson.
Adrian
he is
Peterson
met in his
down
tracks
the
behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
They
attempted a deep ball there, they didn't get it.
Depending on
they're
how
going to need a
Darius
few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Oh my gosh, the real Peppers
refusing to go down.
Why does he not have a
So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And possession will switch hands 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Man, in 1 for 3. Where's Darius Slayton? Right? Oh, how am I forgetting everybody's name this episode? I feel like, yeah, Darius Slayton. Sorry about that, guys. I feel like I'm forgetting everybody's name.
The drive, but that one incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
Oh, okay.
That's just not fair. Now room to run.
And that's that superstar ability, unthinkable. Brandon Collins, who we're just going to juke. 59 yards.
Through the air. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
Nice throw in the bang. Bang.
On that long touchdown, look, the pass was fine, but it was short. What Saquon did after the catch, that's impressive.
And that's just
and then there goes the former Giant Landon Collins. That's what he gets for leaving us.
That's your opportunity to tackle him, put him on the ground, and get up for the next down. Instead, he makes a move, he makes people miss, he runs through tackles, he spins, he jukes, and he continues to run because once he gets into the open field and turns it loose, he can fly.
Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone.
There we go. I'm eating a hot dog
after the
while
touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
No, I'm kidding. Hot dogs in New York are amazing.
This will be taken in
so,
after 1.
There's no wonder
and a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play...
Or Smith, well, we got to take a look here. 84 passing yards.
You're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
So give to Peterson out of the gun.
Arizona, we'll see, though, if they walk out of the
Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
If Arizona doesn't look good for the first couple of
blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss.
We might trade for them.
And he can't get away from the
Dexter
pressure. The
Lawrence.
Giants get there. Dexter Lawrence in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Here comes Peppers.
Here we go, Jabril Peppers to the outside. Nice gain for him.
A big-time return there, 40 yards.
39 yards per
And the
return.
Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10.
We're going to give this one to Barkley.
A first
He said,
down
"I'm gonna
carry
run
for
you over."
Barkley.
Whoop. Oh, okay,
He's got
that's
some breathing room. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game.
What just happened? Is he that overpowered with the X Factor? So, oh my gosh, just killed him. The poor man just died. Oh my gosh. Barkley just doesn't care. He just, okay, maybe that's a glitch they need to fix. I went to really try to jump over this dude, but I mean the same thing happened. I just ran him over too. What the heck? I don't... What? What? He just killed him.
First half touchdowns.
I feel
And the
bad
Giants
right now.
have got it on cruise
Is
control.
Barkley that overpowered to just with the X Factor? I might just do that every single play now. Just jump.
Rosas True
When
Blue
somebody
on
comes
the
over to
extra
me.
point.
And I
And
have
the
the
route
X
is
Factor.
on here in this first
Boing,
half.
boing.
I'm not sure if they drew
My
that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6.
So anyway, this one's away
This
after
will be taken in at the 1.
somebody just died.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard
I'm gonna
line.
make the stop.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. But that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Game's not.
These guys have
only
punted
6
4
rushes.
times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
And we
Complete
somehow
to
get a
right side to
shield.
Jackson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? 2nd quarter, and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the 4th quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here.
And that's going to be
it's being
Metcalf
done
there.
by him
Oh, okay. I thought I was going to have to juke him.
Creating the holes for him to run through.
Yeah, they've all been good so far. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Tripped over somebody. I don't know who it was.
Boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
The second down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half.
Yikes.
If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
2, 3, yeah, we're just going to punt.
And just on Wednesday, he was named the NFC Offensive Player of the Week for that over 100-yard performance he had last week.
Deservedly so, and I enjoyed our time with him and asked him how he got it done. What did he see? And he said film study, watching what the defenses were going to present, understanding how to defeat those. And then he was a step ahead because he said they're going to change up and counter another way. And he beat them that way, too.
Adrian Peterson now getting ready to go again on offense. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you've got a chance to come back to it. And things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
There's still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning in. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
So the Redskins, right now, the worst team in the NFC.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
As they could be looking at an 0-4
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Teams that haven't won a game yet.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Oh, we batted out. Let's go.
First down there, but it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down.
Nice hit right
and this
there.
time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Who's going to count for
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know these defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington.
4th and 6 here for the Skins. Let's see what they can do here.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
It's a nasty punt right there. Oh, I thought that was past the 13.
Let's go.
Oh, no, it went out at the 13.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical.
That's going to be an illegal forward
pass. They'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense. We got the lead. Defense.
Slayton's still going and he's hit
back over to the offense. And let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done. Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work. And that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
Almost picked off by Ryan
Kerrigan. That's going to wind up incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let him go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
So that's a way they're going to get to that. Was that Geis?
So a change of possession here on the punt.
Oh, it is.
And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10.
So they're on their 19-yard line.
Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
3 down. Hey, go. Watch 85.
They start the drive with Peterson.
Adrian Peterson.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
There goes Dexter Lawrence. He's been having an amazing season, and he's out for the game. We might have 3 players with dislocated elbows for 4 weeks. It's his chest. Wait, what? How can it be a wrist injury or arm injury if he hurt his chest? That makes no sense. We got 2 weeks on these two, so let's just hope he's not going to come back for the game. Let's hope he comes back next game.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
The Patriots are having a terrible season right now.
A shotgun snap for Smith.
Like another 0-3 team or something like that.
Oh, he's got him in wide open,
fumble!
complete.
And Leon Hall's going to pick this one up.
And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
So it will
and they
count
will
as a
set up
pass
shop
completion.
in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes.
Well, they're going to get very good field position here.
A good starting spot for the Redskins as they come up 1st and 10.
Wink, wink.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
3rd and 5.
Grant Haley in on the stop.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that?
That's good. Oh, Peterson.
They got just pin their ears back and
Makes
get
the
after
catch,
him
but I
now.
think it goes
They
back.
lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, not able to find any yardage on that one.
Buffalo's going to beat New
Tress
England is
Way
what
as he
it
sends
looks like.
this one
That's
away.
going to be a big upset there. And New England, we might head into playing them next
The
episode.
New York set to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and push it away again. This team now wants to get it, push it, put people away. They want to run the offense and have it end up in the end zone.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both
Gonna get a nice
ways.
gain
Maybe
here.
the defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Again, it's Barkley.
Breaking a tackle. Oh, and Barkley's going to go
I think
over.
the second tackler would have learned from the first.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard
We don't have a
line.
thumbnail yet.
That one.
So I know what our thumbnail is going to be for now, at least. Only 8 yards, but pretty big gain. And as you can see, breaks that tackle. Breaks another tackle. Whoop. No, wait. What the heck is DOF? Oh, that's what it is. Okay, I see. So it's like the blur. Okay. So we're gonna go up on that. Woo! It's like, stop. Hey, there we go. There we go, guys.
First down pickup of 8. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Ryan Anderson coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. To try again after the sack. Madden, and here the pressure from the outside linebacker. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. DK Metcalf, his 3rd touchdown.
My gosh, DK Metcalf, what a snag from DK Metcalf. Take another look at this. One-handed, the new Odell. And I don't even think they called him in when he was in. Let's see. Just take a look at that catch. DK Metcalf. And yeah, his feet are down. They didn't even call the touchdown yet. And both, yeah, the back of his heels are down there. It took him a while to call that one.
Now on the air. And the Giants just continue to pour it on.
One up.
Rosas now to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd
Metcalf
quarter.
might be the greatest rookie receiver here.
That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants.
And
now
Miami,
after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
To win that game.
This will be taken in at the 1.
We want to have a good pick. We have the Chargers pick.
Down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
And Oakland looking like they might pick their first one up.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league,
I'm pretty sure he caught that. It did the thing like where when you usually catch it, I think, and it looked like that. Oh, it's you. Wasn't paying attention to the number. Let's see. So he tips this. Smith just can't get his team going this game. Maybe they should have played Haskins. So like he tips it, and see that like it did the little catching thing, you know, and just falls.
that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side.
Get a nice gain. He gets out of bounds. It is now 3rd and 3.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Kansas City beating Detroit.
Out of the gun, Smith.
And that's not the greatest play you'll see. And it's going to be 4th.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Here's Tressway now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Did I say Westway? I meant Tressway if I said Westway. And crud. I step out of bounds.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow ball finds right back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now.
And Shepard's going to have
right side is complete here on first play of the drive.
Goes up and
he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
15
the catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And
this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
So far.
It's Barkley on the counter.
And oh my gosh.
And he's got room.
You're kidding.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they do get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done.
The end of the fourth quarter as I choked it.
The final play of the third quarter.
Should have scored.
Back now here at
but
MetLife Stadium.
And
this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Is it the shotgun or play action this play? I'm just going to have to pick a play here.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
And that's going to be Evan Ingram.
And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Eli Manning with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Giants have got it on cruise control. He is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown.
What am I doing?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
There we go.
Operating from the gun, Smith.
And that's a toe tapper to get it
before he's out of bounds.
Right
the completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up and tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith.
Yeah, looking over the middle, bad estimation. Are they going to kick the field goal?
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they...
And they won't try and
they're going to fake it, and they shouldn't have done that. They're going to lose yardage.
Not come close to the marker. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense.
And
the Giants are going to get the football
back.
And New York set to take the field. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe... Yeah, you've taught me this before. Maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout.
Around the side.
So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And he'll go down.
Destroys Barkley after Barkley broke his ankles earlier.
That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with.
So first Barkley brings Collins'
when you have
ankles.
great vision,
Collins comes right
you're not
back
consciously
and
thinking about your
pops him.
cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white
And this
flag.
one off to a
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down now, it's Freeman. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a first down.
It's not Barkley.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Oh my gosh. What I feel like their hurdle was so overpowered.
Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Giants just continue to pour it on. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
How many passing yards does Manning have right now? 213. I think he's only a bit past.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
His 100th passing yard.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And
he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Right now.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And Detroit must have gotten a safety or something because they're only losing by 1 now.
They're
It's
thinking the exact same thing
27-28.
themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these
I'm going to
plays
assume
are
Detroit
really
has
for
the
next
ball.
week, trying to get some
They're going to
momentum
make a
going.
completion over the middle,
Now a
and they're
man
a
open
yard
down the middle
shy
of the
of
field.
goal.
Give him 9 there on the first
Cleveland
down
and Baltimore are
completion.
tied.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
That is down to the nitty-gritty.
So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back.
I mean, I don't want
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
The best team in the NFL.
On second down, Peterson.
And
he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
And
They'll
Cleveland
get
pulls
3
ahead.
as the
They're probably
drive
going to
continues. It's a first down. Smith.
Second and 1 is
Terrible
often an invitation
pass.
to take the big shot downfield.
Went over.
I bet the offensive lineman said, are you
And
kidding?
Buffalo
You just get on our
is
backs
up
and
by
we still get the
3.
first down. They love being physical.
New England
This
could be
defense was
0-4
definitely alert to the possibility
if
of the
they
deep
lose
ball,
this game.
and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe
And
can
they're
expect
gonna have
more
to-
passes like that downfield.
They're driving this.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now Smith, looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richardson. A gain of 6 there on first. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. To throw again on
they're
second
going
down.
right over the middle.
Smith.
If we
and
stopped
he's brought
him
down just
earlier,
outside of the 10 at the 11.
he didn't move for a
6
while,
yards
so
to
we
pick
would've
up,
had
and that's a
him,
first down.
with about
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run
30
into a
inches, I don't
defender.
know.
Yeah, well,
They're
there they
driving
ran into
the
a first
5-yard
down.
line.
Executed it to
Not a lot
perfection.
of time on the clock here.
It's a gain of
13
5 on the
seconds.
play,
Can they
and it'll
score?
bring up a second down. Now Smith.
They go to the end zone, and it's deflected. They're going to
And we're
have
down
8
to
seconds.
8 seconds now.
That
Matthews
was
unable
about to be like, just look at this. It was about to be like, what, Super Bowl 49 remake. Yeah, if you remember how that game ended, just take a look. You'll get it. So, you know, we got, who was he throwing it to? I don't know, but, you know, Malcolm Butler comes in, and he ran into him, and, yeah. It looked like, except he didn't pick it off, so it looked like a replica of the Super Bowl 49 ending.
And it's third
8
down.
seconds, here we go. Will we shut out the Redskins? Will they at least take the field goal? Miami, they tied! That's gonna help us, hopefully, and we will not shut them out.
Touchdown, too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. And now it's blocked.
DeAndre Baker has blocked. Like, oh my gosh, we're going to take this to the house for 2. Eric Berry will take this to the house. Oakland will finally win. Eric Berry gets a 2-point conversion for us. And we're about to have the ball with 4 seconds.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and
I'm just going to call fair
away.
catch because I'm disrespectful on catch.
This one fielded at the 5.
2, 1. That's game. Final score 58-6. As we end the game with the blocked field goal for the 2-point conversion, or PAT.
It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
First time we've done that this
season. They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?
Hey,
I mean,
look,
what
DeAndre
a game
Baker
to put up that
kick.
number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
So Miami ends up tying with
you just don't think you can do anything
Los
wrong.
Angeles?
Whatever you
I don't know
call
if that
run,
helps
pass,
us.
it's all going to work.
That's
I'll see where
being
they
in the
are.
zone.
That means they're 1, 2, and 1.
So for the Giants, hey, they finish a perfect month of September.
So a shutdown, tighter coverage, and more INTs. Contested catches. Nobody cares about Luke Kuechly's. What's it called? X Factor or whatever. Elijah Penny gonna get an upgrade here. We'll work on his. We do need some blocking. You know, we need some linemen. And O'Shane Zimines, or we're gonna work on his speed rusher. He's a right outside linebacker. Now 69 overall. I don't know why it's saying I need to negotiate with Eli Manning if I don't even have to negotiate with him. I think it's just gonna be week 3. Yeah, okay. But hold on, guys. Let me take a look real quick. Does Simmons have any backup positions, or is he just a right outside linebacker? I guess he's just a right outside linebacker. But I don't know why when I go here. Yeah, Dexter Lawrence, he's gonna be back. I don't know why it says play 500 downs with this player to unlock his potential. And it says 500, but he seriously just played. I don't know if that's like a glitch that Madden hasn't done yet or anything. Like C. Murray, I played like what, 2, 3, and N'Keal Harry, 500, Metcalf, 500. Nice potential. Am I supposed to, like, what do I do? No, wrong button. Don't want to look at him in the depth chart. But yeah, that's weird. I don't know why it says Manning has to negotiate when he doesn't even have to negotiate. So the Redskins are still a team who, I guess they're defeated, technically, but not undefeated like us. They're defeated.
You have a big decision here to make about one of your
players.
players.
Big injury decision.
Your player is now. There is a high chance of re-injury if you play.
We're just gonna start our backup.
You have a big decision here to make about one of your players.
Dislocated elbow. Yeah, we're just gonna start our backup, which. But it still says players ready to negotiate Eli Manning, but he doesn't even have to negotiate. It's the weirdest thing ever. Okay, we're gonna scout some more players before we get into this game. And who? I said what? Frank Calcaterra, let's see. Where is he projected to go? Early first rounder, we can definitely take him. And then look at the best tight end. Unscouted. Oh. I didn't mean to go there. Wide receiver right now. I didn't know we needed a wide receiver, but we did. We could definitely go with some more. Early first rounder. We might take CD Lamb though. Fullback. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have a high. Oh, a fullback goes early first round possibly. Okay, 2 early first rounder fullbacks. Draft board. Can you look at like a... I don't know. We don't really need a strong safety from what I know of. Round 1. We have the 9th pick in round 1 right now. So we could definitely get Jalen Hurts or CeeDee Lamb. But all the other round, we have an 11th pick in round 7. So the worst team in the league as of now. It's not the Raiders, we know that. The Browns did win, and we fall to the 3rd best team now. I don't know how that works, but okay. The Chiefs, they won. And the Dolphins are the 21st with 1 win, 2 losses, and 1 tie. Worst team in the league is the Patriots. They lost to the Bills, and the Bills finally picked the win up. If the Patriots lose again, we'll be playing them, and they will be 0-5. I can't speak. Is that Shaquem or Shaquille? Okay, that's Shaquille. 9 tackles? Dang. Saquon Barkley gonna get NFC offense once again. But where is Eli Manning right now? 1,048 passing yards on the season. Here, let's read this about Tom Brady right here. It wasn't always easy for Tom Brady, but he made the best out of every snap he's ever gotten in the NFL. This week, he threw his 529th touchdown pass. Okay, there we go, 529. So we're playing the Vikings, of course, in beautiful MetLife Stadium. And, because, you know, MetLife Stadium is just beautiful. Anyway, I guess we'll just make fully custom jerseys out of these. So, we'll go. Alternate classic helmets, oh my gosh. With, oh my gosh, what? Those jerseys. And we gotta go. We're probably gonna go with these, Color Rush pants, you know. They're like blue socks, so, you know, we'll go with the blue, same thing right there. And, just black shoes. Black shoes, yeah. Alright, let's take a look at their X Factors. They got Harrison Smith, who's gonna have an X Factor here. Reinforcement, higher chance of defeat, run blocks, and and Adam Thielen, double me. We're gonna have to watch out for that. Stephon Diggs, of course, jukebox, faster juke animations, and curl specialist, better route. You guys get it. Was that when he got the game-winning touchdown? Is that what that picture's from? And then Daniel Hunter. Doesn't Barkley have the same thing that oh, I think he left because he's a, you know, Vikings fan. I don't know. Anyway, I guess Barkley doesn't have jukebox. He doesn't want to listen to me destroy his Vikings, I guess. So. Stay undefeated, get home win, and I didn't see the other one. So Harrison Smith gonna be a pretty big threat to this offense this game. Adam Thielen, of course. At quarterback is gosh awful Kirk Cousins.
Hey, everybody, it's...
And thank you, Coach.
I feel
We're
like
across
if
the
Case
Hudson.
Keenum stayed... Because what overall is he? I feel like if Case Keenum stayed in Minnesota, they would still be good. Bruh. And okay, the goal might just be get Kirk Cousins out of the game because they got a 56 overall backup. And they'll have to use Dan Bailey if he gets injured or something, or if he just plays terrible. Anyway, somebody will walk out with the win, and it's probably going to be New England. Down there. Trey Waynes with a foot fracture, and I think it kicked him out. Martavis Bryant with a complete PCL tear. He's out for the season. Foot fracture for Trey Waynes. He'll be out for 4 weeks. Anyway, here we go. Let's get this game underway.
Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Giants.
Minnesota versus New York Giants.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Oh, in the backfield.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback out of Michigan State. The former Spartan, it's Kirk Cousins.
Let's see
if
what
you just
Kirk
break
Cousins
it down in individual terms, he
game.
played really well last week. 0 interceptions, 3 touchdown passes.
And
not a
up
whole lot
the
more he
middle.
could have done
Dexter
to win that
Lawrence.
game. But you know something's
have a
funny when we
tackle
talked to him.
first.
All he focused
second
on were
tackle.
throws he missed, other opportunities that didn't get done.
Good sign of a leader.
Great sign of a leader because they didn't win, and that's all he cares about.
Felix Stephon Diggs. Still the most random thing ever.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Adam Thielen and Stephon Diggs going to be probably the biggest threat.
Draw play, Cousins
They
to
got
Cook.
such a good receiving core.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. But look now at the starters for the Giants
that was Dexter
defensively.
Lawrence, wasn't
They
it?
played really
I guess
well
it
in the
was
win
Dexter
last
Lawrence.
week over the Redskins.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game
Indianapolis probably
is
going to
sky
lose.
high. In fact, you'd absolutely be stunned.
And that's a sack!
And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Kareem Martin this time.
Kareem Martin
Seattle
drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Vikings
and now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30.
Oh, my gosh. Almost had an amazing
21
return.
yards. Well done on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the
Do we
field.
even play Manning in this game, really? We just put in Murray. Of course, we're going to back up Murray for this first year. Could be the second
Faking
year,
the give
too.
to Barkley.
I
Now
don't know,
Manning.
depending on rookie overall.
He will find the rookie from Ole Miss. That's DK Metcalf. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a 1st down. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
So the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside. Make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of it.
And we got the first down.
And he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down.
You can script and diagram plays all you want, but no one really envisioned something like that happening this early in the game. How about that run to get things started? Didn't he win NFC Player of the Week last week?
Yeah, he was on fire a week ago, and what a start to this one.
And no sign of him cooling down at all.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down.
Barkley! Oh, not just yet.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, They want to run the football. They want
I had no idea that was
and hit
circle.
people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
I thought circle was
Throwing
like
there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this
And
extra
Manning's
paper?
gonna
I mean,
score
this
his
is
second
unusual for you.
touchdown this season.
Normally, you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen.
I'm planning on taking Manning out for a couple games.
They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. And we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
I don't know. Do you guys want to see
Now
Manning
after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Here in a second.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Jacksonville versus Carolina.
And now out comes Minnesota. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves.
And
At the start of the game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy. You understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game.
Arizona actually picked the win up on Seattle. Okay.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins.
Big hit though,
And he's
right
got the
there
hook up
on
here. It's Kyle
Rudolph.
Rudolph. It's a pickup of 7.
And I think, does Cousins have more passing yards?
No, he's first down.
He's 1 passing yard behind.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a
right in
really
the
big hit on him and held on to the ball.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is
and that's another sack.
Rushing down
They
he
just
goes.
lose all their yardage here.
Lorenzo Carter. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
First quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season.
Career
And of course, it
rushing
all came
touchdown
together
for
with the
Eli
rest of the
Manning.
team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes.
Oh my gosh.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the game there on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball.
Barkley's going to have the X factor.
Them best. On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
16 yards, a first down. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's a tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
And he is the NFC reigning offensive player of the week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab.
It has to feel great because it separates you, at least for a week, amongst your peers.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Barr
Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
A good amount of pressure, you know.
Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the
ball. Manning, we're going to take it in, and he's got it.
Giants. Eli Manning, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Giants add on to their lead. He doesn't need a lot of space for an electric run. He showed that there. Heck, they told us this week they were hoping he would break a big one. He just did.
And with his power to get
remember we talked with the offensive line, and one of the guys, one of the stalwarts said, I don't even have to make a great block for him. If I just breathe bad breath on the guy in front of me, often that opens up enough space for him to go.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that'll make the score 14-0. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
6 yards.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And batted down by
Here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
The good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Right
Thielen with his first catch, and it's a first down.
And that's understanding where the markers are because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you can actually be pushed back before the first down. It's getting past it
and almost having to set. That's a pick. You're kidding me.
Caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26.
That's a joke, right? And
Cousins
he actually
finding Diggs on a big one.
That was a pick,
43 yards.
That should have been a pick.
For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed.
Had the Minneapolis Miracle. That's a pick.
And put this ball in the end zone.
Leon Hall, really?
Now a throw in the end
that
zone
could have been a pick
first down, but it winds up incomplete. Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen, but it'll be second down.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
Big hit
and
right
it
there.
keeps 6 points off the board. Only 2 there on the dump off. It's third down. The Vikings on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Cousins now. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
Dalvin Cook goes
after
down.
the completion, we're going to get a
Minnesota
timeout. An
team
injured
haven't
player.
been looking too good with the injuries that have gone on. Let's take a look at the medical center now. They got, I think, 2 extra. They had 4. Dalvin Cook to be determined. It's his chest. And who's the other one? Was it Amir Abdullah? Yeah, it was Amir Abdullah. He has a broken collarbone. Probably not going to, or yeah, he shouldn't come back for the
An update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
So they are going to be forced to.
So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And Bailey able to knock it through.
Shut out the
and here at 14-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he does it, as you noted, There's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock, but barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well, too.
Not only they scouted the line of scrimmage, but their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game. Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Oh, he tried to go up.
He works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, so once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. Look at a nice little drive brewing right here.
Zeke Orders only out here. They still got Harrison Smith and Daniel Hunter. Incompletions or tackle. Okay,
on first and 10, here's Manning.
Get to us. We're going to go ahead and throw that
going right
to Darius Slayton. It was hit hard.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And that play was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Now Manning being chased out left. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Love his first reception of the game.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Washington pulls ahead on New England again. They're going back to
not just on him. It's on the guys blocking.
As an 0-4 team, as that's going to be Barkley with the touchdown.
He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
They're already on the chopping block.
Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
They
so
are
a nice
dealing
drive
with
put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays, and it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants.
Because I know they have.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Jason McCourty, who's out.
And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Third-string cornerback, so they have, like...
A reminder about Sunday Night Football later tonight. It's a rematch from the divisional round last year. Colts and Chiefs from Arrowhead. Then tomorrow on Monday night, the Browns and 49ers from Levi's Stadium, where the Browns already playing their 3rd primetime game in the season's first 5 weeks. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The intended receiver was Laquan Treadwell. And it'll bring up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cousins.
Oh, we
got that defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They come after them, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Cousins now to throw on first down. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs.
Make Diggs eat some grass.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
And he had to get rid of it. He would have been sacked
but it's
if he was out in there for a little bit longer.
Didn't have a receiver.
3rd and 3. Are they going to run?
Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight.
Only one
Unable to find
timeout.
anyone open.
And we almost get the sack.
open man is Taylor. He's got it. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
They're not gonna. See, they call hurry up.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Cousins.
And they almost get knocked out of field goal range.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
They got knocked out of field goal range.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
They're exactly on the field goal marker, too. So they go back anymore.
To the air again, it's Cousins.
Completes
it to the fullback hand.
They got a pretty good shot at the field goal.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
And they will call a timeout and kick the field goal.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Could be making it 6-21.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
DeAndre Baker's going to have it with 1 second. And, I think we have the ball, so we're just going to take the knee here.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-score Orlando for Jonathan. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. That's fielded in the end zone.
We're not going to sprint, Oh, okay.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And New York set to take the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Got to give it.
Manning's having a pretty good game, so we're going to bring in Kyler Murray for the rest of the game, I guess.
Nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung here.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys.
We're going to slide here, not let Harrison Smith.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
The drive goal was
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided.
Okay, I'm back.
Pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
There we go, Murray. The snap.
The backup Murray, his first throw.
Nobody open. I'm just going to get rid of it.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Well, I like that.
Nobody got
there.
open.
Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Faking the handoff.
Got
Here we
outside
go.
of the pocket, realized he had
and
nothing.
Sterling Shepard going to make the catch.
Well, live to fight another down,
For the first down.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
You know what? We'll just bring Manning in for this drive because, I mean, we might have his 375th touchdown career touchdown pass. So why not bring him in?
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision
see if
right
we can
now.
get N'Keal Harry
Everything
in
that was
this
discussed
zone.
at the half, just being torn in shreds or being
The
erased.
rookie touchdown, N'Keal Harry.
Touchdown, Giants. N'Keal Harry, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead.
That's 375.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone.
Eli
Nothing
Manning.
much more.
He needs 15 more this season. And he will officially have 400. And hey, if he stays a couple more seasons, he'll be like Brady.
Catching it.
Not at all.
500,
What we just saw
like
there, that type of a one-handed catch. What's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro it with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Not much more impressive than that.
We're not going to play Manning anymore this game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Next episode against the Patriots.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Versus Brady action.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Almost had the tackle.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no
Chicago
gain.
is going to blow Oakland out.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Returning is Peppers.
Side, Peppers going.
There he goes, left
Peppers
side.
is gone. Touchdown, Jabril Peppers.
Touchdown.
95 yards.
As his guys are in for 6, and the Giants have got it on cruise control.
Taking it down the side.
What a risk he took, but it paid off. I mean, he took that punt from inside the 5 near the goal line, ran it all the way back.
And normal coaching says you let that one go. Anytime you're inside the 10-yard line, you let it hit and hopefully bounce into the end zone. But as you mentioned, he took a risk, and boy, did it pay off in a big way. I wonder if they let up a little bit going downfield, thinking that there was no way he was going to return that one.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
That could have been a big injury if Coleman connected with that hit, or if you guys didn't see him, I'll show you the replay. Could have been an like ACL area injury. Doesn't mean it would have been, but in real life, really could have been an ACL injury, as Coleman almost has a possible season-ending tackle on somebody. Let's take a look. It's Corey Coleman, I believe. Let's take a look. So he dives, but just missed it. Missed is what? If he was a little lower and got like the ankle area, even if he got that ankle, his ankles could just be gone. Done.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And they're going to lose their...
crazy on that sideline, because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said...
So let's... They lose their... As soon as I said that, they lose this backup. So he will return soon. Cook's out of the game. They still don't know about Amir Abdullah. Probably not going to come back this game, though. So let's... Wait. Do they have their third string in? Or is he their second string? I don't know. Let's take a look right here. But the Vikings are still going to go with that good, decent running back, as... This is their third string running back, as they would have to go to, I think their fullback if Madison was out for the game, as he's only a 68 overall. He's getting playing time, so wow.
Not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Running for the first time with a fullback, C.J. Ham. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not
down
easily, you're right, but he did
there.
there.
Leon Hall should have the pick.
But that's gonna
Doesn't have it, but it's okay.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Shouldn't return this one.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
It's the snap. We're going to have to be careful. We're going to have to slide a lot. And somehow that's going to be a completion. They'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver.
Rookie to rookie right there.
But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them. And they run that quick cut on the slant. And oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Not even any tackles right now.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off them? Murray now on 1st down. Open man right side is Ingram. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner, who's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Murray now on 1st down. To the flat, that's complete to his running back. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit
and
more?
Barkley with the juke. Barkley's going to continue to go.
If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
To throw is Murray. Steps away to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man.
That one's up and good.
And the kick by Rosas is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. Remember with Rosas, there was some speculation last year in the preseason that he might not hold on to his job with the Giants.
But he certainly answered the challenge, didn't he? 32 of 33 during the regular season. 97% that is. And was named to the NFC Pro Bowl team. And by the way, at 6'3", 234, he can bench pressure.
22 seconds remain in the 3rd quarter.
And now out comes Minnesota. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 3 seconds left in the quarter.
They will not get the snap off. New England losing down there.
That is going to do it.
It's do or die for
this
each
3rd
team.
quarter of action. This is the
one
National
of them will get their
Football
first win.
League on
Hey, maybe
EA
we'll even
Sports.
tie. But the Patriots still remain winless, so we'll see
to throw again on
how their
2nd
season
down.
will go.
Cousins. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And it's 3rd and short.
Like I said, once they take that 8th notch, maybe
they're trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground and complete.
And we're not the sack of Cousins lost the football. They are going to get lucky, though, as they do recover. It's forced by Dexter Lawrence.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. In this case, they were able to retain possession.
Oh, and there he goes.
34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way.
Down there for
and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
I think it might be Miami's bye week.
A handoff to Barkley.
And that's not going to be Harrison Smith.
Tackle made that time
Once again,
by Anthony Barr. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Well, that was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
Eluding the pressure run.
Batted
down. If he holds on, instead it's
Shepard's
fourth down.
so close.
Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Okay, I was considering calling timeout.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
On there 49.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score.
My gosh, they
just looking for Diggs. And it's intercepted.
Dexter Lawrence, I think, I don't know who it was, but Janoris Jenkins is going to have a pick
six. He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown. Giants.
58 yards right there.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
Them having that ball back, I believe.
At the end of these wide margins.
They just
have
turn
to throw
it right back
over. That gives you more opportunities
us.
to go get it.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And another interception thrown. This one to Howie. And Howie somehow stays up, tackled by Adam Thielen.
Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass.
I have a good feeling Minnesota's not going to want him back.
Picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. Ben Gideon in on the stop.
I'm going to switch sides,
inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
2 seasons in a row.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
And he's going to have a tackle
at the X-Back. Gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think
tackle for loss. Sorry about that. As I was saying, he's going to need an interception or a tackle for loss.
Now next couple plays, you'll need
to get the X-Factor.
The Vikings after him, and they get
Murray's
there
gonna
for
go
the
down,
sack.
of course.
Stephen Weatherly. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz call and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
We got 3.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And last time, one play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception.
Oh, no, he was down before he went out of bounds.
Run the football.
Clock is still running.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback.
New Orleans going to pick the one up on Tampa Bay, it looks like down there. And that's a sack for the rookie Dexter Lawrence.
That time as Cousins goes down.
Second of the game.
Dexter Lawrence able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated into their own defensive scheme,
another sack
and continued to get after this
quarterback. How is he still
this defense will be searching for sack number 5.
Monstering through everyone.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Cousins to his tight end Rudolph for a Viking first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Cousins. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And the 68
Another
overall.
nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Madison.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the
another
and
pick. Janoris Jenkins. 2 INTs, 2 touchdowns.
And he will score. Touchdown, Giants.
Oh, he's out of breath. Oh, no. Oh, wait, no, it's a wrestling match here.
That one with 6 defensive backs. Did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously hindsight he did.
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages.
Can we look? Can we look at the replay? That might be the thumbnail if I can actually get that to be in the replay. We'll see. So take a look. Gets the pick. That's a second of the game. Please tell me they'll put the celebration in there. Crud. Here, wait. I think we can actually see who the ref was. Because it's usually like the player that's close. Okay, yeah, we can't.
What you're going
I think it might have been
but the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
By Rosas. And that will extend this big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
So they keep turning the ball
this will
over.
not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Well, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? Big credit to them.
Pick up the win. That's going to be a loss, I think.
They'll get nothing out of the completion there, and it leads to a 4th down.
4th and 10, they finally will not.
Now the old pass completion from that game, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on.
And his pass is intercepted.
Tally this time for a pick 6.
Picked off at the 49.
How many times?
It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Good job.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
I feel bad. I'll feel bad, mate. Whoop. Boink. Boink.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that
Boink.
pick six.
So the past couple of drives, it's been a pick six.
An incredibly short
big hit
way up there. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. On the NFL
Buffalo actually destroying Tennessee.
Surging back, the Eagles have taken the lead there. Carson Wentz, a single touchdown pass to this point in that one.
Starting 0-3 on their season, something like that.
They might.
Oh, it's a fumble!
And now the ball's out.
It's a Jabril Peppers will score.
The Giants have it. It's picked up. And now
my God!
Down the right side. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery, a Giants touchdown. So the defense.
That was, but okay. But was it a fumble? That's the question. We are about to find out. So let's see. Cousins throws to Ham, and let's see. And yeah, that's a fumble.
Forces the fumble, they get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
So
and you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Slayton will take this.
And he gets in.
My gosh, so the amount of turnovers that they're causing is just giving us even
big
more
play
points.
there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for two.
And they tied
really
New England and Washington tie. We're going to be heading on to New England.
Play fake here on
New
first
England
down.
and Foxborough! We almost had another pick.
Incomplete.
We're going to head on
to hold on to that
to
one.
an
It's second down.
4-1
We have not seen
New
a whole
England
lot of
Patriots
wide-open
team.
receivers. Everything
Hey, maybe
seemingly
they
has
take
been
8
contested.
losses.
And that's
and
another
still
nice
make
job there to force an
no, they'd be
incompletion.
7-8-1.
They've
They
been
can't.
very
So
cohesive, knowing each
7
other's moves
losses.
all game long. And they've
Oh
been
my
on the
gosh.
spot just about every time.
How did you not pick that off, Pepper?
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen, and that takes us from second to third down. Cousins will throw it.
Oh my gosh.
And that'll be incomplete
How are we
with
not
11
picking this
seconds
up?
remaining now.
4th and 10. They know the game is over.
Here's Matt Wild now. He's been terrific so far.
Oh, not going to snap it like that? There we go. I'm just going to call
for a
fair
catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line.
And you're about to see how
So
nasty.
possession goes over here on
How
the punt.
rude I am.
And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit
Ladies and
triple
gentlemen,
zeros.
I have one thing to say. Oh, Arizona takes the loss. Sorry, Vikings
Murray's going to look to
fans.
throw this thing. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh,
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing
final
to the very
score
end.
69-3 as we will head on to
Charles, it's one
play
thing to win.
the
It's another thing to win and put
0-4-1
up the
New
amount of
England
points that they
Patriots.
did.
Like
Boy,
I
were they
said,
clicking on offense.
7
They
losses.
can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game
They'd
to put
probably
up
be
that
done
number
with
of
7
points,
losses.
continually feeling like they're
Well,
moving
no, they
the
could
ball
do
and things are
7
working
no.
and clicking. They think
7
they can bottle
losses
this
knocks
and
them
carry
out
it
of the
with them.
game, or
As an
knocks them out
offensive
of the
coordinator,
playoffs.
you just don't think you can do
You know,
anything
they're
wrong. Whatever
winless.
you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
They are
So for the Giants, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date.
not looking good for these, whatever they're called, Pats. So sorry, Neon. How did you even become? Just wow. We're gonna work on Sterling's route runner. He's gonna get an upgrade, 82 overall now. Alec Ogletree will become an 80 overall. We're gonna work on his run stopper. Although we may need to work on our pass coverage and all that. Cody Latimer, we're gonna work on his. I like physical receivers, so he'll be a 74 overall now. Sorry about my mom dying from laughter right now. Work on his man-to-man. Yeah, we could. Yeah, we need to work on our man-to-man too, with our pass coverage and everything. And Spencer Pulley is a center who never plays. That's weird. Okay, we'll just work on his power, so we can sit some people down and make them wait even longer, so we get a lot more time. I don't know why we need to negotiate with Eli Manning. I don't know if that's a sign because he's retiring or something. I don't know. Simulating 2019 regular season 25. We're gonna see who got the weekly award. Matt Ryan, but Janoris Jenkins with 4 tackles, 2 interceptions, 2 touchdowns gets it. For us is week 6. We take on.
You have a player healed from injury and ready to play.
Wait. Okay, so first of all, yeah, we get people returning. But why does it say the Patriots are 1-4? They're 0-1-4, right? It said 24-24. Why is it Patriots 1-4? What? What? It said you guys saw that. Didn't it say they tied? Team schedule. Patriots. It said 24-24. That's weird as heck. So, Patriots, once they took the 8th loss, I guess, they're out of the playoffs. I just looked at that. Okay. Gillette Stadium, of course. Why are we playing at Gillette Stadium? We should be playing at MetLife because we played at Gillette in the preseason. So, I don't know. Anyway, these are the injuries for all the teams. So, we're starting off with us. Nobody's injured. Jaguars, they have Telvin Smith with a broken tibia and a broken toe. Really, you break your toe and you gotta sit down, baby? Ronnie Harrison, what the heck? Brian Winters, he's got a ruptured disc. He's out for 8 weeks. Let's get him out of the season. Doug Middleton, he's got a quad tear. He's out for 6 weeks. That's like at least 2 seasons, or like part a season and part of the next. Sam Darnold, when we play them, Sam Darnold's not even going to be back, so he's out for the season. You know, the Jets make the playoffs or the Super Bowl, they're not going to have him. Sam Darnold's out for 45 weeks. Okay, with a broken femur. Lions, they got Jesse James with a ruptured disc out for 2 weeks. Packers, nobody. Panthers, nobody. Patriots, this is what I'm talking about. Jonathan Jones, broken ribs, out for 2 weeks. Jason McCourty with a broken wrist, he's out for 3 weeks. And Josh Gordon with that torn pectoral, out for 20 weeks. Raiders, they got Isaiah Crowell with an Achilles tear. He's out for 20 weeks. That's a season. Rams, nobody. Ravens, they got Alex Lewis with a pulled groin, out for 2 weeks. Kenneth Dixon with a foot fracture, out for 2 weeks. So both out for 2 weeks. Reuben Foster with a complete ACL tear. That's 20 weeks, so Reuben Foster's done. You know, Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie with the shoulder tear, out for 3 weeks. The Saints got P.J. Williams with a dislocated ankle, out for 2 weeks. Andrus Peat, shoulder tear, out for a week. Seahawks, nobody. Steelers, they got Ryan Shazier with a broken tailbone. I think he's had it for a while. He's out for 20 weeks. And Benny Snell Jr. with a broken collarbone, out for 1 week. Texans, Lamar Miller with that foot fracture. He's out for 3 weeks. Duke Ejiofor, he's out for 15 weeks with a torn rotator cuff. See, we're in the 6th week, so I think even if they make the Super Bowl, they're done. Or he's done, at least. Daquan Jones, he's got a dislocated ankle, is out for 5 weeks. Jeremy Simmons Jr. out for 20 weeks with a complete ACL tear, so even if they make the Super Bowl, you know. Dominic Easley with a shoulder tear, out for 3 weeks. Trey Waynes with a foot fracture, out for 3 weeks. Amir Abdullah out for 5 weeks with a broken collarbone. And a complete PCL tear for Martavis Bryant. So he's going to be out for 20 weeks. That's a big injury right there. You know, you get 59 overall Achilles tear for Rashard Fant. He's out for 10 weeks. So, I mean, they make the playoffs, just the playoffs. I think like week 17 he would be back. Bengals, Giovanni Bernard with a foot fracture out for 6 weeks. Josh Allen with the dislocated ankle. This will be the last week he's out. Nico Fala with an Achilles tear. He's out for 20 weeks. No player on the Browns. Jason Pierre-Paul with a broken tailbone. He's out for 5 weeks. Robert, you get it. Broken ribs out for 3 weeks. Brandon Mabane with a dislocated hip out for 3 weeks. Russell Okong, broken toe, 3 weeks. Suck it up. And Kendall Beckwith, broken ankle, out for 20 weeks. I like Damian Williams. He's got a broken hand. Suck it. I'm kidding. No. He's out for 4 weeks. Jack Doyle. These Colts, they need to step it up. Jack Doyle with a dislocated ankle out 3 weeks. Knee cartilage tear for Denico Arity. T-Tree. He's out for 4 weeks, and a complete ACL tear for Javon Patterson. He's going to be out for 20 weeks. A lot of these ACL injuries coming in. Tristan Hill out for 8 weeks with a foot fracture. Fractured shoulder blade for Tony Pollard. He's out for 19 weeks. Rashad Jones, dislocated ankle for 4 weeks. Complete ACL tear for Ricardo Lewis, 20 weeks. And a fractured hip. Yikes. Connor Hilland. Out for 20 weeks. So 2 20-week injuries for the Dolphins. Maybe that's why they can't, actually that's kind of weak. I mean, one of them is big. It's only 4 weeks. The other, 70 overall, he's okay. Derek Barnett with an abdominal tear. He's out for 2 weeks for the Eagles. Falcons, Calvin Ridley with a quad tear out for 7 weeks. Steven Means Achilles tear out for 20. Complete PCL tear for Jeremy Langford. That's also 20 weeks. 49ers, Garrett. Yeah, okay, you know what? Oh, wait, 34 weeks. Dang. And 22. Okay, that's it. But 45 weeks for Sam Darnold. And we play them in week 10. But, yeah. Anyway, the Patriots, it said they tied. I'm pretty sure. Guys, go check back on the stream. Let me know if it said they won. But I'm pretty sure it said 24-24. Just let me know. Did it say 24-24? Is that just a glitch for if they go into overtime, it just says final 24-24 or something like that? You guys let me know. But anyway, we take them on at Gillette Stadium. I'm going to make it more of the color rushes because, in my opinion, the Patriots jerseys right now should either be those, like, the old logo and all that. Maybe, like, updated look for, like, the red jerseys or just, like, bright blue, you know. And, or just have the, like, you know, switch back to the old logo and have the color rush jerseys be their real jerseys. Maybe put just some, like, black pants. Maybe even red. That would be a cool jersey concept for the Patriots. Would you guys want red? Plus, the Giants, should they get red color rush jerseys? Before we end, though, I'm just going to scout a little bit. So, we don't really need a strong safety. We're good there. Left tackle, we still are going to need. So, we're just going to Walker Kittle. That's it. Or Little, I mean. I said Kittle. Anyways, guys, yeah, we're taking on the Patriots. And, anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed. See you guys later. Bye, guys.